Science Explorers, this is your lead scientist, Miss Shirley. Today's lesson is how is Mount Rushmore different from other mountain landforms? In today's lesson, you're going to explore how Mount Rushmore is a monument. It is a giant sculpture that people carved into the mountain rock. The carving shows the faces of 4 United States presidents. They are George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. The sculpture was completed in 1941. It took a team of many people about 14 years to carve. And Mount Rushmore is in South Dakota and has 4 United States presidents carved into it. And those changes to the rock happened quickly. In our last lesson, we explored land, water, and changes. And we learned what can change rock, what are hills and mountains. We learned about Logan's first stop at Mount Rushmore and how is the mountain, and they observed a variety of rocks to understand their traits. Let's learn some new words we need for this lesson. A sculpture. It's a make or represents a form by carving, casting, or other shaping techniques. Monument. It's a statue, building, or other structure erected to commemorate a famous or notable person or event. Carve. To cut a hard material in order to produce an object, design, or inscription. Okay, Science Explorers, we are going to learn more about how Mount Rushmore is different from other landforms, and we're going to investigate and explore some questions about it. Let's watch this video for now.
Located in the Black Hills of South Dakota, Mount Rushmore is a monumental sculpture carved into the side of a mountain, depicting 4 of the most famous and influential presidents in the history of the United States of America. George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, and Theodore Roosevelt. The idea for the sculpture was suggested in 1923 as a way to bring visitors to South Dakota, and sculptor Gutzon Borglum was selected to create it. Congress approved the project in 1925, but work didn't begin until October 4, 1927. Over the next 14 years, 400 workers blasted more than 400,000 tons of rock off of the mountainside using dynamite, finishing the details with jackhammers and chisels. Despite the dangerous conditions, no one died during the construction of Mount Rushmore. The face of George Washington was finished first in 1934, followed by Thomas Jefferson in 1936. Thomas Jefferson had been planned to stand on Washington's right, but when the rock on that side was found to be bad for carving, all the carving that had been done was blown off with dynamite, and he was moved to the other side. Abraham Lincoln's face was finished in 1937, and Theodore Roosevelt was the last one done in 1939. Mount Rushmore cost less than $1 million to complete. Originally, the sculptures were supposed to show the presidents down to their waists, but the builders ran out of money, and so they just made the heads. The heads of the presidents are 60 feet or 18 meters tall. That's the height of a 6-story building. Their eyes are each 11 feet or 3.3 meters across, and their noses are 20 feet or 6 meters long. Today, Mount Rushmore is carefully maintained to prevent cracking. Each year, trained mountain climbers scale the monument and seal tiny cracks before they can grow and cause parts to break off. Between 2 and 3 million people visit Mount Rushmore each year to see the colossal presidents, making it the most popular tourist attraction in South Dakota. I hope you enjoyed learning about Mount Rushmore today. Goodbye till next time.
Okay, Science Explorers, let's investigate and learn more about Mount Rushmore. So Logan's family's first stop is Mount Rushmore National Memorial in the state of South Dakota. Logan thinks that with a name like Mount Rushmore, they must be visiting a mountain. He learns that one side of this mountain is unusual, though. Why is this mountain unusual? Think, 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 science explorers. Write your response. Now, Mount Rushmore is a monument. It is a giant sculpture that people carved into the mountain rock. The carving shows the faces of 4 United States presidents. They are George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. The sculpture was completed in 1941. It took a team of many people about 14 years to carve. Do you think that's a long time? Why or not? Why not? Think, 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 science explorers. Write your response. When they arrive at the park, Logan's family walks down a long stone path. It is lined with flags on both sides. The faces of Mount Rushmore loom above them. Logan feels as tiny as an ant. The carved rock faces are huge. Did you ever feel like Logan? If so, explain the situation. Think, 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 science explorers. Write your response. And to summarize, as Logan gets closer, he notices 2 specks on a president's face that seems to be moving. When he looks through the binoculars, he sees that they are people. One person is hanging from ropes. The ropes hold the person in place while he moves across the face. What in the world are they doing up there? Logan wonders. What do you think they're doing there? Think, 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 science explorers. Write your response. And finally, what did you think of today's lesson? Okay, science explorers, today we learned why is Mount Rushmore different from other landforms. Until next time, ciao for now.